What's up, gang? Carolina Jackpot coming back at you on Saturday morning. Sorry, the last pick and prediction video got cut short. A crow flew out in front of the car, so I had to stop recording for a minute. Gamecocks versus Clemson. We were talking about that one, the 26.5-point spread. How can the Gamecocks keep that closer than 26.5? Jake Bentley has got to make good decisions. Offensive line has to play well. He can't do the hurry-up throws like he's been doing the past couple of years, forces up into mistakes and possibly turnovers. Defense, we got to keep Trevor Lawrence off balance or keep him as off balance as possible. So that means Tavares Robinson, the defensive coordinator, going to have to gamble with some blitzes. Kind of give Sunshine some pressure. Sunshine hasn't seen a lot of pressure this year. That's why he's been able to pick apart defenses. Everybody's going to sit here and say, no, it's because he's the greatest there is. He's the GOAT, and he's going to preach a first-round draft pick and future #1. Yeah, whatever. I mean, he's good. We get that. But he's also had really good offensive line play. Their offensive line, probably the most underrated in the nation. Number 3, they're going to have to take some gambles and win the turnover battle also. I'd say South Carolina needs to have a +3 on the turnover advantage to keep this game close. And, go for broke. You don't have anything to lose here. So, in the end, I think the Gamecocks are going to keep the game closer than 26.5-point spread. I don't think they're going to win. I think they lose somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 touchdowns, but I think they play better than they have the previous 2 years. Now, I'm not a moral victory guy, just so you know. I'm not going to tell you, well, great job, guys. We only lost by 3 scores. I'm still going to be disappointed in it, but I will say we played better than we had. LSU on the road at Texas A&M. Texas A&M was laying 2.5 at home to LSU. I'm not sold on LSU. I still don't think they're a good team. They run this crappy Neanderthal offense that just don't produce a whole lot of points. I.e., see the Alabama game. It was supposed to be their game of the year. They just came out and laid a big, huge egg. Texas A&M's 2.5-point favorites. Give me Texas A&M to cover in that one. I think they beat LSU at home. Notre Dame on the road on the Pacific Coast taking on USC Junior. USC Junior is actually 10.5-point, underdogs to the Fighting Irish at home. Yeah, give me Notre Dame all day long in this one. I mean, looking at their performance last week and looking at USC Junior's performance against UCLA, you can't give me any logical reason why USC would keep this game anywhere within 2 touchdowns. I just don't see it happening. That's about it, guys. That's about it as far as interesting games go. Maybe you could say, Utah State at Boise. Boise's at home. They're 2.5-point underdogs. Utah State, one of the most underrated teams in the country. Definitely one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country. That's a crazy game. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to have there. But give me Boise to cover on the blue turf in that one. That's it, guys. That's the end of the regular season picks and prediction videos for 2018. Next week's videos will contain mostly conference championship game picks, and there will be a few makeup games included as well. I hope you have enjoyed watching these this year as much as I have enjoyed making them, and now it's time when it really gets serious, isn't it? So that's that. Make sure you go back and watch part 1 from this morning if you haven't already. Which was actually part 2. And then watch part 1 from Wednesday, which is where you get a lot of games. Sorry, we had to do this one on the fly, but it is what it is. You gotta make a living, and you gotta get out there. So I hope to see you guys at the games today. Make sure you stay tuned. Sure, there'll be a Carolina Clemson pregame video coming from me today, and a postgame one as well, win or lose. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it. Peace out. Go Cox and go Coach Boom. Go Cox.